And now, Friday Night Fever with Mike Ludlam.
Good evening, everyone. 66 Winter Carnival Series in hockey. Michigan Tech has won 44, and the quest for number 45 began tonight at the McGinnis Student Ice Arena. For the first time, the Winter Carnival opponent was Lake Superior State. So let's go up north and say hello to Mel Pearson. 5-2-1 in Winter Carnival games, and Damian Witten on the Lake Superior State bench. Second period, Max Vallis off a scramble, turns, fires, and scores. Simple as that. His second of the year at 1:57. The Huskies have a 1-0 lead. And of course, it's big weekend at Michigan Tech for other reasons, like NHL All-Star Most Valuable Player John Scott getting love from everybody in the Houghton area. Next, there's Max Vallis again at 17:54. So that's number 3 of the year. 2-0 Tech after 2. Jamie Phillips turning away shots like that one by Alex Globkey. And then Matt Roy. We'll call that a wicked wrister. Can't believe there wasn't an assist on that goal, but I don't think Matt will care. Well, he should. Good point. I think Dylan Stamen should have had an assist. Michigan Tech goes on to win this one 3-0. They meet Saturday at 5:05 p.m. To the Barrie Event Center, where the NMU Wildcats were entertaining the Alaska Anchorage Seawolves. No scoring the first to the second. Justin Rose, bang! Welcome back to the lineup, Justin. His second game this season, battling hip trouble, and NMU's on the board 1-0. Then on the power play, Darren Nowick to Dominic Shine. Oh, that works quite nicely. 2-0 after popping the water bottle. Or 2-1 Cats, I should say. The Seawolves, Tad Kozun shoots one from against the boards. Oh, good. That just trickles past Matthias Dahlstrom, but no big deal. In the third, on the power play, Robbie Payne strikes again. The goalie didn't see that one at all. That's your game winner. NMU takes this one 3-2, and they will battle again tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. On the WCHA scoreboard, Minnesota State keeps marching right along toward another regular season title. 5-1 over Bowling Green. Ferris State and Alaska are just underway. Also in college hockey, the Finlandia men fell to 14th ranked Marian 4-1. And Michigan State pulls an upset on 5th-ranked Michigan 3-2. High school hockey, the Trenton Showcase. Saginaw Heritage wins a shootout over Hancock 4-3. Houghton turns the tables on Detroit Jesuit 4-3 in a shootout. Sault Ste. Marie edges Grosse Pointe Woods University Liggett 2-1. And Orchard Lake St. Mary tiptoes past Calumet 5-4. Also in high school hockey, Kingsford on the wrong end of a 2-1 score again, although I think Jeffers doesn't mind that in the least. Basketball, high school, number 1 North Central. You're defending state champions in Class D against the Forest Park Trojans, who are number 2 in the Little 5 poll. And Jason Whitens doesn't take long to light things up, 31-13 in the second quarter. Adam Hilberg takes the pass and drills his own triple, and that puts the margin back at 15. Jets held momentum for the rest of the half. Check out the pass. That would be Morgan Cox sending that one down. They may be posters on that one later. To the fourth quarter, Trojans still battling. Cameron Krajewski kisses one off the glass. The lead is only 8 for the Jets. But Dawson Bilski will knock down a 3-pointer, and North Central gets the victory and stays undefeated, 68-54. One of the better games in the Big 5 poll. Number 2 Iron Mountain and White against Ishpeming. That's Nick Kement getting things going for the Hematites. First half action here, and Bucky Johnson says, please cover him. On the other end, Carson Wonders. Another good night for Carson. He had 22, and Jeff Olson not pleased. Thomas Finnegan gets that one in. No, excuse me, that was Nick Kement again to make it 11-9. There's Mr. Finnegan pouring that one home from the outside. Wonders will strike again inside right near the end of the quarter. Tanner Hootery also had a good night. Kyle Johnson poured in 23, and Iron Mountain with the victory, 71-55. On the scoreboard, West Iron County battle, Hancock edges Lance 42-40. Chassell 62, Republic Michigami 30. The thriller of the night could actually go to Bay Baraga, where the Blue Bolts win 60-57 in double overtime, even though Brendan Varleen had 24 for the Vikings. Jacob Witt 28, Ewan Trout Creek rolls right along 72-48 over Jeffers. Colin Gagnon had 28 in Wakefield Marinisco, 69-61 win over Ontonagon, despite the efforts of Taylor Beaudry, 26, and Tanner Balcom, who had 20. Arthur Lyons, more points for Arthur, 36 on the night. Lake Linden Hubble over Bessemer, 64-35. Border battle, Hurley. We let the Wisconsin side win? Really? 56-34 over Ironwood. And Manisteek's playing better, but Westwood was your winner, 42-37. When we come back, more high school basketball. Returning the boys high school basketball, let's go to Alger County for the two schools in Alger County, Superior Central at Munising. And as we mentioned earlier, the Battle of the Fans, the Michigan High School Athletic Association was there, and Mike Graves scores. He was off to a pretty good start, and just to keep things interesting, Mike Graves scores. Yeah, I think he's doing pretty well on the night. He ended up with 19, 5-3 at that point. Greg Sepinen puts one in from the outside. He had 20, but the good news is Superior Central scored 15 points in the first quarter. The bad news is they only scored 15 points the rest of the game, and Munising picked up the win 52-30. Let's go to Marquette, where Pete Percolosi brought his Menominee Maroons in to take on the Redmen. And in the second quarter, Alex Duval from Luke Papp, the three. Menominee still leads, though, 17-12 to the other end of the court, where Brad Nelson wasn't too happy at times. Nathan Noack to Adam Nolde to Marcus McKinney. Back to Nolde, cutting into the basket, lays it up and in. 19-12 Menominee. Marquette responds. In fact, I don't even need to make an edit. Alex Duval, the Garrett Finkbeiner, yes, for three. He added a second triple to bring Marquette within 19-18. He led the Redmen with 12. Marquette student section into it, end of the half. Adam Nolde loses control, gets it back, throws it off the backboard, and puts it in. I can't give him the assist, but I can't give him a rebound and a basket. He led the Maroons with 14. And even though Brady Abuzelman and Gemma Dar were the homecoming king and queen, Menominee pulled away to win 57-43. Also in the Great Northern Conference, Kingsford visiting Escanaba. And this one's going inside right away to Danny Van Effen. And he's going to be crowded a bit, but he doesn't care. He puts it up and in, and the Eskimos with the early lead. Next, Tyler Willett. Down the lane, spins, floats. That works too. He had 12. Escanaba leads 8-4. Nick Smith with some moves of his own on the baseline, spins and pours that one in nicely. Kingsford leads 11-8 after one. Van Effen, though, will take the pass from Logan Lamb, knocks down the triple. He was in double figures with 15 points. Three others were in double figures also. Escanaba, big second half to win this one, 60-47. Hop in the car. Let's go to Bark River Harris, where the Broncos were taking on North Dickinson. And Hunter Matson is going to line up the three and knock it down, and the Nordics take a 3-2 lead. But the Broncos have something to say about that. Logan Heim, the drive and dish to Ryan Arndt. And Ryan isn't missing this one. He actually aren't missing it either, but that's bad grammar. 8-3 Bark River Harris. Nordics trail by 2 before the end of the quarter. It's Noah Berg just in time. Tied at 14, but Bark River Harris wins this one 57-53. On the scoreboard, Gladstone cruises past Stephenson. Sheboygan pretty much does the same to Newberry. Big Bay to Knock edges Rapid River 54-52. Kearney NATO 51, Mid-Peninsula 43. Another big night for St. Ignace, defeating Sault Ste. Marie 71-44. David LeVake had 21. Gage Kresge came close to a triple-double and a quadruple-double, if anyone cares. Cedarville 61, Rudyard 14. Actually, Kresge had 18 points and 11 rebounds. Brimley 65, Engadine 51, and Pickford Downs Detour 54-39. Girls hoops, Nagani hosting Norway. Courtney Finola driving through traffic and putting it in off the window. They're up by 19, but not for long because Bobby Holtz finds Tydra Fusen 39-22 Miners. Britta Gravold ahead to Jordan Kramer. She had 14 on the night. Lays that one up and in. And a short time later, Madison Contio will find room along the baseline. She will drive and score. Alita Johnson had 21 points for the Miners and the Gone-A-Year winner, 56-44. Just one other girls high school basketball game tonight. Menominee defeats Gladstone 50-41. In college hoops, Martin Luther defeats the Finlandia women 85-60 despite 22 points and 10 rebounds from Dollar Bay's Julia Davatilla. The men win by 4, 72-68. Trail Creek's Jordan LaPlante with 20, and Brandon Robinette had 16 and 6. The Michigan State women fell to Maryland 85-76, and we will be right back. The Michigan Tech and NMU basketball teams have special tip-off times tomorrow because of the hockey schedules. Michigan Tech with a noon and a 2 o'clock game against Grand Valley, NMU 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock against Ferris State. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Have a great weekend.